Hey guys, it's Kanan.
It's Jesse.
And welcome to B-Watch. Get it? B-Watch? Baywatch?
God damn it, Bart!
Screw you, that's funny. Hi guys, it's Kanan.
It's Jesse.
And we are the Geeky Saying Couple, and we are here for Rwby, Volume 7, Chapter 5. Finally, our first almost 20-minute episode. Oh boy, I cannot wait. A lot of hype going in this episode because everyone, almost every member of Rwby is hyping this episode, so everybody is scared. If we're a little off, please forgive us. We have not been up long. Day before yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Black Friday. We worked all day, so we were exhausted. We didn't upload anything the last couple of days. We were exhausted last night. I've got to go to work in a couple of hours. So we're going to try and do the overview tonight and go from there. All right, well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get this going. Oh, so they do all stay in the same room.
Oh, Penny, what time is it even?
Time to be huntresses, of course.
None of them. Well, Ruby's the only morning person.
She's the only one that's up and dressed.
Eyes up, Huntsman.
What's
Time to
cute?
get used to the new normal in Atlas.
That's such a dog begging for...
Your top priority is Amity Tower.
Something
That
tells
means
me
protecting
Fred
supply
is
runs from Grimm and bandits. And protecting the site itself. Diverting all construction resources to Amity Tower means there are going to be gaps
she's
in Mantl's
brave,
defenses
brave.
against Grimm. They'll need help on the perimeter.
Hey, have you two ever thought about branching out a little?
Oh,
You
don't
always
go
pair
there.
up, but I don't know if your styles really...
The young got mad. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, a new song, too.
really good stuff. Yeah, keep it up.
Yeah.
Single file line.
Oh, God.
But there's still plenty to do on Mantle itself.
Oh, another casserole.
I think you'll find
Another
everyone
casserole.
appreciates having a huntsman around.
It's totally the haircut.
You're, of course, free to enjoy your time off as you see fit.
Aw, we get some
Whatever
sister-
helps you take the edge off.
Some other sister dog.
You might not hear Oz
She's-
Oscar,
she's
but that doesn't mean you can't try to jog him loose.
What did you have in mind?
Ha!
The huntsman around you can be an invaluable resource
So it is training.
if you're willing to pay attention.
I love this training. Okay, so I love this training montage. So there was the thirsty moms.
Yes.
Everybody,
Apparently giving him casserole.
yeah, everybody called that. Everybody said that him going on a mission to help preschool kids was going to lead to.
And then Nora, it's the hair.
Yeah. So poor Jean. Marrow begging for, I guess it was a cup of coffee from Jean. That is a total dog thing, because, you know, every time you bring some food in.
The eyes,
Yeah,
the tail.
Yeah,
Just-
dogs just start begging. Marrow suggesting to Blake and Yang to,
branch out.
yeah, and yeah, you saw how that went. Yang got pissed off, and they showed the great chemistry that they both have, and
Bumblebee.
yeah, and both gave him a look like you were saying, you know, or try that again. He was like, never mind. And
It's also probably because that's probably what's ingrained in him and his training is
Yeah.
that they need to all,
yeah.
which
Good.
they do, but
It's kind of like what we learned last week with how the ASOS are. So yeah, it is Nora who does Rin's braid. So that That was cute. Okay, let's.
Have you ever thought about extending your aura?
But make no mistake, school's over. You get to choose what type of huntsman or huntress you are.
Thank goodness for aura. That would. Oh, that's cool.
So, what's it gonna be?
Shadows Lane and Yang Slap!
Excuse me.
Leon!
Come on, Lightning Bolt. Are you supposed to be fast? Wow, your boyfriend's actually holding his own. Where's
Oh,
that energy when
that's
he's
the other
around
members
you?
of Team Flint, I'm guessing? Because we saw Flint in the other... Oh!
What's she doing?
Oh, she was riding her hammer. That must be her, Oh, we're seeing all of... Is this all of Team Funky? We all felt we'd see them again this... Flat.
Wow!
She's got a big black...
Amazing!
Oh, whoa, it's gone.
You guys have really improved
So this is the rest of their
since the
team.
tournament.
Cool.
And that cute farm boy had a few surprises for us, too.
She's...
Well, you really had us on our toes. Thought you had us there for a second. Whew.
Oh, come on. It was way more than a second.
You guys busy? Want to grab some lunch?
Do we? I could eat a sandwich the size of Cobalt.
Oh, his name's Cobalt. Huh.
Ah, man. We'd love to, but,
Duty calls. Maybe some other time?
No worries. The next time you're free, just let us know.
yeah.
So we
Next time.
finally get to see the full team. That was really cool.
If you're gonna go get Froyo.
Ivory. Oh,
There's
okay.
still time for sandwiches, right?
Rim's
Not
like
that
my
I'm bored.
sub-rig.
But why can't we just use an airship to take these supplies to Amity?
The components for Amity Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself, and the Grim that will come after.
It just makes for long, very long supply runs.
At least the Tundra is scenic.
Ruby's not a passenger.
Totally.
Driver.
Ruby,
Aw.
I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you in a professional capacity. As friends.
Nuts
Me
and
too,
bolts
Penny.
shippers are going crazy.
Relationships are so interesting and varied.
Speaking of friends, have you been able to make any new ones? Since, you know,
Oh, she's...
Now that I'm the official protector of
She still
Mantle, I
doesn't
don't
wanna talk
really have
about
a
it.
team anymore. General Ironwood says I don't have time for friends.
Aw.
oh, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I wish I could do both the things I need to do and the things I want to do. Is that normal?
Yeah.
That's about as normal as it gets, Penny.
Everything going all right up?
Okay. So, a much needed Penny and... God, this episode's still got a while to go.
Yeah.
Feels like we've gotten so much in such a short time. Still humanizing Penny a lot, which is good.
Yeah.
Since she is, you know, a robot with a soul. So everybody is still complaining that Ruby's not talked to Penny about what happened, but I think this right here is showing that Ruby kind of doesn't want to talk about it in a way. She doesn't want to bring it up, and that's actually very normal. When something like that happens, that traumatizing, you usually don't want to talk about it. You don't want to bring it up. And I mean, it's like that with, you know, losing my dad, and I know you've got stuff that you don't like to talk about. So that's very normal, you know. It's a coping mechanism. So I like that. I like that they address that.
There.
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
Huh, are they playing
I
cards?
win again. Maybe we should call it quits.
Shut up and deal.
Your niece sure is one of a kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
That's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it. Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that. Thanks, by the way, for looking out for them. You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings? Hopefully, they'll leave Remnant better than we left it for them.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant to deflect a compliment. Those kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Uncle Crow!
God.
What's going on?
They are.
No. Worse.
No.
You two with me. Penny, stay put and keep an eye on our six. We may need an element of surprise.
Affirmative. I will plan for 6 possible outcomes.
Oh, it's Robin. Oh. Oh, she
All
is.
right, ladies, time to show them our teeth.
Oh, she is lovely. I love her already.
Robin! Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero. Is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere.
Of course, that'd be something
Are you
she'd
lost?
be worried about. Oh,
It's
I love
pretty
her.
easy to get turned around out here in the tundra. Everything looks the same. Thanks for checking up on us, though. We'll be on our way now.
I was hoping you'd play it straight with me. What's Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Ooh.
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a checkup.
You've been scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for.
Yeah?
It doesn't have to be difficult. Just tell me.
Okay. I love her. I love her absolutely. Like, so much. Okay, so I can't tell, but I think that definitely is Christina V. It, like,
yes.
Okay. So yeah, so wow. Okay, so she pretty much let him know that yeah, she knows what's going on. Well, probably not about the she doesn't know about the communications tower, but she definitely knows they're up to something, and she's wondering why once again nothing's being done to help Mantle.
Yeah.
Which it is a fair point. No wonder she's running like she. Whew. I think I'm in love. Like seriously though, I already like her. Like I just wonder just what kind of role they're going to place her in. Because I mean, she is based off Robin Hood. Are they going to turn? Like, is she going to steal from them? Because Mantle needs it, or like, is this going to erupt into a fight right here, or? Okay.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
How about you, Pipsqueak?
Oh.
5 o'clock shadow? Either of you want to tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle.
That's enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the election instead of harassing Huntsman. Now, it's time to let us pass.
I think you've misjudged the situation. One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Oh, she
Then I
definitely is
suggest
Robin
you
Hood.
do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Oh.
Quill, I would like to politely ask that you call off the huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
All right.
She really is Robin Hood.
Joanna! May!
Oh, wow.
The Protector of Mantle, huh?
Aww.
Let us through. Please.
No, not everybody's favorite. They were so going to try and steal from them. I have a feeling...
Robin. Good luck at the election.
Okay, quick theory. Okay, so everyone thinks at some point Team Ruby is going to be at odds with the Aesops. With that whole thing right there, I think Ruby and them's eventually going to side with Robin and them.
Yeah, I have that huge feeling too.
Yeah, and maybe the big conflict for Penny is going to be this. Ooh, so what if, feeling like she's got to stay loyal to Ironwood, Penny becomes like she's ordered to bring Team Ruby in or something, and she's conflicted because when Robin called her the Protector of Mantle, it affected Penny. Penny had a reaction to that.
Yeah.
So Penny's gonna get conflicted on being what she's supposed to be, a Protector of Mantle, and her loyalty to Ironwood. That could be interesting. I don't know if it'll all I doubt it'll all happen in this volume, but that's definitely some major stuff for Volume 8.
Action.
I hope she wins.
That was a close one. You're telling me.
What now?
I want to know why Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
Oh, some winter and lice time. Now, this is a first, them both using their summons to... Darn it. Darn this internet. Okay. So, Robin is not only a, council, wanting to be a councilwoman, but she's not like Jacques. She's not a businesswoman. She's not some kind of official or anything. She's just
wanting to be there because of the people.
Well, that, but I mean, she's also
goes outside.
Yeah, she's a tough girl.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. It is kind of like it makes me wonder. It was King John who Robin Hood was mostly against, right? So I'm wondering who is really the role of King John here. Is it Ironwood or is it Jacques or could it be potentially both? I'm not sure. That's very interesting because she's against Ironwood and how Ironwood is doing things, but of course she's against Jacques because, I mean, come on, Jacques is everything that's wrong with Atlas, and he's just wanting that seat just to feed his own ego and get more power, where she's actually wanting to change things, and but Jacques has pretty much got Watts on his side, so yikes.
That's where it leads me to think that Jacques is more towards King John than Ironwood, because Ironwood he wants to do good, but he's not doing it right.
Yeah.
So, but that also leaves the mystery of our Maid Marian.
Yeah, there's a theory that Winter's the maid is going to be Robin's Maid Marian. I don't think so. They're going to at least.
It'd be funny.
It'd be funny, but they'd have to at least meet first for me.
Unless they have and we don't know it.
Yeah, unless we don't know it. But this is interesting. We've never seen them go, and Winter still won.
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them your own.
Wow. That was very close to a compliment.
I didn't intend it that way.
We all make mistakes, I guess.
You've grown up a bit, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You're not the little girl clinging to the family name anymore.
Since Beacon, I haven't really had a choice. Father's view of the world no longer matches with mine.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done. We can move forward without him. Together.
Oh, I love
know
it.
General Ironwood would have a place for you.
I would be grateful to him if he did. But I'm not sure I could accept.
Really?
It's just... our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful and withdrawn. We should be opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we've weathered the storm, we will.
It's not...
I know the General hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
She says that
everybody
while looking
thinks
away.
What they're doing is right. But usually, they're just looking out for themselves. And their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets. Not from me.
Are you sure?
Can you be sure?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh. Maybe Winter won't choose her loyalty to Ironwood
Come with me.
over her sister.
There's something I want to show you.
So, very interesting interaction there. Even though she wasn't directly looking at Weiss, she still looked away when she was talking about, you know, Ironwood not keeping any secrets and all that. And just, I don't know. It kind of seems like Weiss isn't meaning to, but it's kind of like she is probably planting some seeds of doubt to Winter about
to make
Ironwood.
her really think about it, think outside of
the biggest
trust and things that she
has.
Yeah,
because one of the biggest theories going into this arc, going into the whole Atlas arc, not just Volume 7, was the fear that Winter was going to oppose Team Rwby because she's so faithful to Ironwood, you know, and that would cause conflict because, you know, it's her going against her sister before, you know, eventually coming around. Yes, my stomach growled if you heard it. And then her coming around and siding with Team Rwby or something. Because everybody was going to paint Ironwood as going to become this mad, crazy dictator, which he may still. Who knows? I kind of hope not. I really like Ironwood.
Yeah.
So I kind of hope that doesn't happen. He probably will die, though, by the end of this arc. I have a feeling he's going to die at the end of Volume 8 or sometime in Volume 8. Because I just still don't see things going to hell yet in this volume. This is more of the setup volume, because they've done a really good job of building up like doom and gloom with a few scenes. Okay, so let's see what Winter's going to... This looks like a hospital. Are we going to see the Winter Maiden? This looks like a hospital. It's got that very terrifying clinical look that hospitals have. I hate hospitals.
So do I.
It just feels unnatural in hospitals. Yeah, God, this is like 2001 a Space Odyssey in a way. It's so white and everything looks new car smell. That is so the Winter Maiden. There's the transferring chamber in the back.
Yeah.
Why does she want her to see this? Oh, she's a sweet old grandma.
That's the Winter Maiden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She could pass any day now. Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
Freya. Oh, crap. Oh. Winter's gonna become the Winter Maiden. Winter Maiden. Wow. Oh, total mind blown. Oh. This has been planned. Oh. I think Weiss realized right when we did. Like, is she okay, oh my gosh. Okay, that's what I'm going with right now. Because, I mean, it may be addressed in this scene coming up, but oh my gosh, is Winter going to be the Winter Maiden? That makes sense because she's the only one allowed to see her. They're building that connection. Oh no.
Ironwood's chosen you.
Yeah.
To be the next.
Oh.
When she dies. How long have you known?
Since Beacon fell.
Oh.
Doesn't it bother you?
Crap.
He practically groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the General first proposed it to me. But the more I thought about it, the more I saw it as a privilege. A chance to do some real good for Atlas. For Remnant.
But your destiny was chosen for you.
That's what
without
Pyrrha
your
didn't
input.
like.
Perhaps.
That's
But
what...
I'm choosing it now. I've made it my own. And I take great pride in it.
Oh,
that has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
Okay.
I guess we've both had to do a little bit of that.
Okay, stop real quick. This is weird because now we've got two members of Team Rwby who have a relative that's the Maiden. We've now got Winter and we've got Raven. I am really scared now that eventually Team Rwby is going to become the new Maidens. Because now I'm scared something's going to happen to Winter, and that's going to go to Weiss. Something's going to happen to Raven, it's going to go to Yang. For some reason, there's been a really big theory that if Cinder dies, it's going to go to Rwby somehow because of their whole weird thing. Though I still think Neo's going to become the next Fall Maiden. Because I think it's going to be Neo that kills Cinder. Just because, I don't know. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope there's no need for the Maidens anymore once the series is over with. Because I think it's been said the Maidens can't exist. Like, they can't be together a lot because of the power.
That's what I think. And
I don't know. That's just a little theory. Like it just
I
weird.
mean, it wouldn't be an issue because Raven's not in Atlas. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know. But I'm just, like, worried about as far as if Team Rwby became the Maidens, they would all have to not be around each other. I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, I don't think the Maidens will be a thing once the gods come back. I just don't think they'll be needed anymore. But, we'll see.
Carving out our own way.
I suppose we have.
Plus, something could go wrong.
Speaking of the family name...
Oh, God.
What is he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will be opposing General Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Atlas. It is my belief that these measures are not only reckless, but criminal. With no shipments allowed to enter or leave the kingdom, I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm as many of you. Effective immediately, I'm forced to shut down all non-essential SDC operations. If elected to office, I will make the changes necessary to fix what Ironwood has broken. I hope you ask yourself before the vote, can you trust anyone else to stop Ironwood? Will Robin Hill be able to get your jobs back?
You're such a dirtbag.
I think Father may have just provided the spark that's going to set this...
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we saw in the trailer that someone threw a trash can, so this is where that's happening. So I think... Oh, boy. Okay, so there's where the term spark comes from. So Watts definitely prepared this for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty much Jacques is just about to have caused a riot, it looks like. I'm I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. A few things are going to happen. I mean, Jock's probably going to get his way for a while because, you know, he's got Watts now probably doing stuff to help him, which I think Jock's is pretty much upon in Watts' plan. This is all just a way for Atlas to fall.
Yeah.
Like this, you know, it's not Jock using Watts, it's Watts using Jock's. I could see Watts exposing him that he's been helping him or something, or it's going to get exposed at some point. Like, I don't think we're going to see a result to this vote. I think things are going to go downhill before that can happen. But then again, we don't know how far the vote is. It could happen this volume.
Could be Robin that exposes him.
Yeah. I mean, it could be this volume. We could see the results of it by the end of this volume, and then the fallout is in volume 8. Oh, this is going to be a long hiatus.
Kingdom on fire.
Yep. Right. Okay, before we stop, I want to see the credits, because I want to see... the voice credits. I want to make sure that... Okay. Christina V. Yep, she is Robin. Wow. Okay, that was a really good episode. So, really not a lot of Team Rwby as a team in this episode. Like, really, the only time they were really all four together was in their was in their room, and that little cute scene of them like all being tired. We got the little thing of Rwby and Penny, which was good. That needed to happen, I think. Only really Blake and Yang we got was them with Marrow. A lot with Weiss. Like, wow. Like, I mean, it probably wasn't as long as it seems, but God, that episode was long. And so much all at once. So we got some more Crow and Clover building.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And he stopped drinking.
And he has stopped drinking. That is great.
He has even admitted he has stopped drinking.
Yeah. And I can already tell you, Crow's already a better character sober.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he did good in the past, but I mean, he really,
great
Clover
job.
was right.
Great job to Jason once again.
But Clover was right. He really did help all of them, you know, more than he knows, because he didn't give himself credit for anything, because all he did was drink, but he's kind of seeing it now, but he knows he could be better now.
Christina V was great as Robin. Very, very, very sultry voice. Robin is probably my new favorite new character. We got the thirsty moms.
Yeah.
That was Miles's favorite moment of the whole volume, according to him. We did get some bees. We had, you know, Blake cutely pulling Yang off screen to get ready because Yang was sitting there yawning, which that's a mood. That's how I am.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't even want to think about yesterday. We worked 5:30 a.m. to about 10:30 at night. We had a 3-hour break in the middle, but that didn't help. So we're both still kind of tired. And here I've got to go. I got to be at work in an hour.
Editing is my thing today. It's minimal of doing much.
We may do the overview when I get home if I'm feeling like it, if I'm not tired still. More Bumblebee moments. We finally got Blake resting on Yang's lap, and Yang had her arm around Blake, so that was heaven. I was really hoping we would get a talk. I really was. After what happened last episode, what Harriet said, I really thought that was going to spark them to finally talk about Adam, about, you know, Blake leaving.
I know it's probably coming. Like we just
there's going to be.
They're going to build all this first. Yeah. So maybe next episode.
I'm sure the description and all that's. Well, here, I'll do it later. I'm sure the description and title name and runtime's already been posted on Twitter, but I've stayed off Twitter until I saw this episode. And then, of course, we had Marrow saying something about them teaming with other people. That pissed Yang off.
Didn't seem to make Blake very happy either.
No, they showed the great chemistry, great teamwork that they always have, and then they both looked at him like,
Really?
Yeah. And he was like, never mind. So, not exactly romantic in tone, but it's showing that...
Our bond,
that Yang and Blake do not believe 1 second what Harriet said last chapter. Like, that does not apply to them.
Yeah.
Because they're too in sync with each other. Like, they're almost perfect together. Yin and Yang. They are yin and yang. Aaron even confirmed that they are. Because, it makes sense. The animal that represents yin is a tiger. The symbol that represents yang in the show and for the symbol is a dragon. So, it's common sense, really. But there's still people that don't have common sense. And also people who don't understand what subplots and character arcs are. Oh, it's not important to the main plot. How did you graduate English class? Like, seriously. I'm looking you haters right in the eyes and asking this to your face. How? Didn't think you had an answer. Anyway, I'm sorry. The Rwby fandom is full of freaking slime, I'll tell you. If you guys have not seen the new Rwby chapter for the DC Comics, go watch it. It's pretty much, spoiler warning, ... It's pretty much Yang and Blake going on a big date. I love this episode. It was great.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones. We got to see Team Funky again. We got a new song. We saw the Winter Maiden. We got the huge drop that Winter is going to be the next Winter Maiden. That's probably why they named her Winter. We got to see Robin for the first time. Just such a great episode in all. So like I said, we got the thirsty moms. Poor Jean.
Nora, it's the hair.
Yeah, we got a cute little Renora moment. We got Neon referring to Ren as Nora's boyfriend. It looks like that Nora's upgrade is that she can ride her hammer as a broom.
Oh, yeah, the first thing I thought of was she's riding it like a broom.
So we got to see them training, which is awesome. We got a quick little Yang and Rwby moment because people still want Rwby to be in Yang's shadow for some reason, so maybe that'll shut them up. But Rwby has way outgrown that, people. She does not need Yang to constantly baby her all the time. Yang's got love problems to still deal with. Just a great episode. It had so much that I've been wanting to see for a while. Still need that Bumblebee talk though. We need that. Anything from you? Did I say pretty much everything that you...
Yeah.
I need to quit doing that. But, this was fun. Hopefully our Chapter 4 reaction will be up either later today or tomorrow. It's still blocked.
Hopefully.
I guess you'll be editing this for the rest of the day. I've got to go to work. And then hopefully when I get home tonight, I'm not too tired for us to do our... analysis for this episode. It's going to be a long one. Really long.
It may take a bit for it to upload because of how long it'll probably be,
yeah,
but
so
we'll try to record it tonight, and then I'll probably through the next day or so edit. And
I would say don't expect it till probably a couple days, but this will be out way after that one is. But we do got some more videos planned, but if you guys like the video, leave a like, share it, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
All of our links are in the description.
Yep, as always, if you'd like to support us, maybe think about becoming a Patreon. Look at our Etsy store and Square store for commissions by her. Until the next video, we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.